Unaware of the anabolic-catabolic relationship, or that the pursuit of fitness can result in decidedly negative health consequences, most people still associate fitness or exercise with health. Instead of recognizing health as a delicate balance of opposite yet interrelated processes, they believe it to be something that is expressed across a broad continuum that never caps out. They assume they are increasing degrees of better health, as opposed to picturing health as the absence of disease. In reality, fitness and health are not extrinsically linked. As one goes up, the other does not necessarily go up with it. With the correct modality of exercise, health and fitness can in fact track along together, at least to a point. However, simply performing physical activity can create a physiological situation whereby fitness levels rise, but health actually declines. This is the consequence of attempting to drive a level of specific metabolic adaptation for fitness that results in an imbalance between the anabolic and catabolic states. We've evolved as an organism that had to expend energy to acquire energy. This was the work-based way by which we acquired food and shelter to survive. It required a minimal level of activity with intermittent high levels of muscular exertion and intensity. A balance was struck between the catabolic state that was a byproduct of the exertion necessary to sustain ourselves and the anabolic state of being able to rest and recoup the energy required to obtain the nutrition needed to fuel the activities involved in our survival. Fast-forwarding to our present-day situation, rather than a food paucity, there is a food abundance, and labor-saving technology relieves us from needing to expend as much energy to obtain that nourishment. As a result, there has been a compromise in our health that is the exact opposite of the problem that the endurance athlete faces. That is, there is now a huge portion of the population whose physical activity is of such low intensity that catabolism doesn't occur to any meaningful extent. There is no mechanism by which to drive a physiological adaptation for health or fitness. It has been assumed that physical activity per se is responsible for health enhancement, but that assumption is flawed at the core. Such health benefits as might occur result only from one's current activity levels being so subnormal compared with our species' DNA blueprint that even a slight increase in activity produces some improvement. Raising one's muscular effort from a near sedentary state to a level slightly closer to what our species' DNA has encoded over tens of thousands of years, and which has changed significantly only in the past 40 or 50 years, is by no means an optimal route to health.